So investigators speaking to a woman in Russian who's communicating with them, then they get through to Ryan, and they ask for a proof of life video. These are usually used like in hostage situations, right? Send us proof of life if you want the money. Well, in this case, they wanted proof of life that he was, in fact, Ryan, and he was alive. So here's the video. Wow. Didn't show too much of the apartment, but okay. That's him, folks. That's him. So an elaborate staging of the lake, of this, making it look like he drowned, this elaborate getaway. Now he's somewhere overseas, sends that video. He's alive. He faked it all. Brings us to our next question in this investigation. One word: why? Joining me, someone who can answer this question, I believe, forensic psychiatrist, trial expert witness, author and columnist, Dr. Carol Lieberman. This is a different kind of story, a different kind of case here. Why would a man do this?
Well, you know, most men, when they have midlife crises, go out and buy a red sports car and have some affairs. He's taking it to another level. It's like Walter Mitty. You know, the secret life of Walter Mitty with these fantastic daydreams, like that he would have had a sort of a relatively calm life or a boring life, and he had these amazing daydreams that he wanted to live out. I mean, that's the best that one could say at this point. And supposedly he met this woman online, and, you know, the first thing that he did was to get life insurance. And he did that in January, $375,000 worth of life insurance. So that means he had to have met her before January. And so it's been going on for a very long time. Now, so, you know, on the one hand, you think, well, you know, that really sucks. That's terrible that he did this to his family. I mean, it is terrible. They are traumatized beyond anything. But, you know, this video is very disturbing. It almost looks like you can't really see any furniture in the apartment. It looks like a steel door. You know, it could be that he was catfished and that he's actually in danger. Wow. That's an interesting take on all of it. He's very nervous. He's whispering. Why does he have to whisper? You don't see any furniture. And then at the end, he says, I hope this works. Now, what is that supposed to mean? You know, does he just mean he hopes it works, that the police get the video? But it's very odd. It's extremely odd. And looking at him, I mean, I'm looking at the photos as the baseline. I don't have video of him previously, but he looks different. And something just seems off. Again, I don't know what his baseline is, but and I guess you're picking up that vibe as well, that this video, there's just something a little unnatural about it, but the circumstances here are strange. Yes, he could have been catfished. This could be you know, she could have been the decoy to get him over there, and, you know, not sure for what, but he does not look like a happy man. I mean, if this was a man who went and met the woman of his dreams and he was having great sex and all of that, he would not look like this. He looks so much better in the photos with his family. Like, yes. He looks legitimately happy. He looks legitimately very, very well, sort of like well stationed in life. Like, yes. Now, let's just talk about the family quickly as well. Like, how do they reconcile all of this? His wife and his 3 children, who are young, but they seem to be old enough to understand what's going on here. Well, it was like whiplash. You know, on the one hand, they think their father is dead. Their husband is dead. And of course, they're feeling really sad for him, and you know, they're going to miss him and all of that. And they're going through this mourning, and then all of a sudden they find out that no, he's not dead. He's alive, and he's, you know, in Eastern Europe somewhere, or so they think. And he doesn't seem to be wanting to come home. I mean, that is what hurts even more. You know, it's not like he's saying, "Oh my God, I made a mistake. I came here. It was stupid. I'm coming home." That's not what he's saying. And it's. So if he had passed away, that's traumatic, but then the whiplash effect, as you described, now all of a sudden, well, Dad doesn't want to be here. My husband, my life partner doesn't want to be here. But what we've heard is that they want him to come back. Yes, But I mean, it's a tremendous betrayal. I mean, they have gone through such emotions, you know, as they find out more and more. It's an incredible betrayal. And, you know, one of the strange things he said was that for why he, you know, is not rushing to come home, is that because he thinks the town will be very much against him. I mean, you're not thinking about your wife or your children. You care about the townspeople.
Exactly. Dr. Carol Lieberman, great to have your insight on this very different story. Great to see you.